why that rule exists of all members must be able to Twitch stream. Like, even if you're playing on console, if you're playing on a shitty PC, as long as we can see, like, that way we can, like, basically pull up your stream and blow it up on the screen. So that way it's like, okay, cool. So now you can see that this, we can get, like, an in-person view of this person, you know?
Yeah, I could understand, like, 1 or 2 per team.
Yeah.
I don't think you need all 32 people.
No. Like, not all games are gonna be playing at the same time. No, that's fucking insane. So like just like one weekend, 3 teams or like 2 teams will be playing that weekend, right? And then it's just 8 streams happening, not all 32 people playing. So, and then, like, you know, we can all come in and spectate each other's performances, and then, like, we'll just use my stream as, like, the central spectator screen, I guess. And then we'll be listening into your guys' callouts and stuff like that.
Then people get to find out the strats.
Well, that's the point. You know, that's what it's like being in an esport. Like,
listen, I may or may not have 3 people that I'm potentially thinking about doing this with already, okay?
Right. Which is
that
fine.
we have Gambit strats for.
Which is fine. Alright, so YouTube, hello, welcome to Shadow Wolf Gaming, where we are complete nerds and we are figuring this out. Hey dweeb, what up dude? So yes, so I got this idea of creating, so I've always been interested in the MLG back since the Halo days, and with Gambit in Destiny, technically that is the closest we're going to get to a proper competitive team-based mode that is decently fair. Like, personally, I think Iron Banner of PvP is actually a lot more competitive in terms of teamwork and gameplay than Trials. That's my hot take in Destiny, but we're gonna stray away from that aspect of things. So the PGL, the Pro Gambit League, will take us back to the days of when Gambit Prime existed to an extent. It's not gonna be the best thing. It's not gonna be the same thing of Gambit Prime, but this is the next best thing we can get. And this is my way of bringing a lot of the Destiny community together, where my goal of it is to, you know, have a chance to get other clans to, like, meet up and for once and actually, like, you know, get a chance. Like, I'm pretty sure there have been, like, inter-clan streams or, like, inter-clan raids and stuff, which is fine, and that's normal. That's just LFG at its finest. But to actually, like, have something to really bond with your clan and compete with, you know, to kind of, like, come home, take the title, and help represent your friends, you know, things like that. And so that's just, like, the sportsmanship, and that's the main goal of what the PGL is, Pro Gambit League. So running through this screen here of the rules, so the Pro Gambit League is going to be a 4-week tournament in Gambit, so that way we can have, like, you know, the opening, the semifinals, and then the finals, you know. So 8 teams, I think that balances out correctly for eliminations. That way we can have proper brackets, things like that. And so, like I said, the goal is to promote good sportsmanship, fair play, community, and friendly competition. And over the course, until we can actually get this running, I'm going to be raising funds to create brass tokens, like brass Gambit coins as prizes. So that way it's like, you competing, you actually have a tangible prize and say, hey, I got to participate in this, I got to do this, and here's the video footage of this. So do we have to be in the same clan as our whole fire team? Ideally, yes. Ideally. But if you are a freelance solo, you can be put in as a substitute or as like or even like a full team of freelance. Like if it's just 4 of you and your buddies, yeah. You have 3 in your clan, that's fine. And Ninja, if you actually do want to jump in and commentate on this, you can do this since you were in the stream. And also, I am joined today by Gold Ninja, who has just joined me on the stream itself.
I mean, I've been here. I just hit mute on Discord.
No, you're fine, dude.
But
you're fine.
Yeah, so like, I can think of 3 other dudes who'd be willing to do this with me, right?
Yeah.
Just one of them isn't part of our clan.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a clan per se. It's what you guys want to call your team. You know, like how back then there's like the Frag Dolls. That's the only one I could actually really name off the top of my head from the MLG days. you know, or like, did you ever watch Arena from G4 TV?
No.
Damn it. Okay, I can't explain that then. But it's just like this is gonna be the team you're gonna run with, and like we just really want to showcase like what it's like to be a gamer and just like having that camaraderie of just being like, all right guys, let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, like just bringing a lot of that thing that really hypes up sports games and bring that to Destiny, where like we don't really have an officially competitive mode that's worth streaming, that's worth like, you know, making a big deal of. And so I want to help bring that in here into Destiny. Like, it might be something small, but you know, I'm happy that it can be something that we can invite a lot of the community together to come through and play. So that's where the rules will come into this, is like, so teamwork over speed runs and cheesing the bosses. So what we mean by this is like we're gonna take it back and treating it as if it was like the early days of Gambit, where it's like, you know, race to beat the boss first, yes, but like how many times is it that like you just get floored by like a 4-stack because they just like insta kill the boss in like 2 seconds and like insta dunk you with like 15s, right? Like, and that's a consistent thing even in freelance, or not freelance, but like definitely like if I as a solo hopped into Gambit and I get matched against a 4-stack, the 4-stack's gonna win like 7 times out of 10. You know what I mean, Ninja?
Yeah.
About that? Yeah. So like now if we can have two fully coordinated 4-man teams go up against each other, now it's something worth like it. Yeah, it's like, all right, cool. So you got one dude designated, like just like with Gambit Prime. That's what inspired a lot of this, is like Gambit Prime. You had your designated Invader, Collector, Reaper, and Defender, or Sentinel, whatever the name of the roles were. Like, I want to bring a lot of that back into play, and so that's kind of the element of it. And that's the big part of it. Yeah.
So looking at these, like the rules so far.
Yes.
Are we playing just a single game, or are we going a match of 2 out of 3?
2 out of 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bans, do they stick across the entire match, or those per game?
Ooh. Ooh.
So,
I like that.
So we get like spicy here, right?
Yeah. Like, so switch out loadouts per game kind of thing.
What if the bans stick throughout the entire match, but you get to do them at the start of a game each time?
I'm okay with that. I like that. Yeah. Like,
so you'd end up with a total of 12 weapons banned and 18 armor pieces banned.
Oh, geez, that's a lot. For one game day, that's a lot. That would be a lot, but it makes sense. Like, I would be okay with that. If we can get a consensus vote on that, like for everyone that will participate. Like,
I think that's definitely something to be brought up when we have like our full
once we
like,
get
bracket and all things set. And honestly, I think it would also be kind of a cool thing to have it be voted on by the 2 teams playing before they go into game.
Exactly. Yeah. No, exactly. Like, so you and me having played League of Legends and like you doing ARAM and stuff, like, all right, so this hero's locked out, this one's banned, you know, like you've done that before. Like, you know what it's like to like ban, like if your main gets banned, it'll get fucked, you know?
Oh, I'm fully aware.
Exactly. And that's what I'm basing the exotic ban off of. So if it's best 2 out of 3 rounds, that would mean like so 2 weapons. Oh god, that would be a lot then. That would be a lot of weapons banned per match.
The one thing that you have to keep track of though is that the weapons ban thing, you don't have it set as exotics.
I meant to put it. Oh yeah,
So, and I think that's fine because there are some cheesy ass legendary weapons out right now.
True, especially with waveframe grenade launchers right now. Yeah, that does make sense.
What do you have against waveframes?
Well, no, I'm just saying waveframes are good. They're effective and efficient. It's just like,
I can think of so many more things than a waveframe that I would ban.
Like what, a glaive?
Glaives are cheesy, but not for Gambit.
Fair. Okay, yeah.
Like, Callus Mini Tool exists.
But you know, the mini tool is meant to be synergized with the Meta multi tool, so like I'd be okay with that too. You know, like Ermin Drang.
Oh, that's not even what I'm talking about though. Incandescent is busted.
Mm-hmm.
And like the reason that I'm not like, oh no, gotta ban Beloved. Who's gonna run Incandescent on a sniper?
Right. Especially like certain perk combos and stuff. So yeah, understandable. Yeah.
Do we have to lock in a class that we're playing? And does that stick for the entire match, or can I switch between games?
I'd say you get one switch per game.
Is that okay? So one person a team can swap characters if they choose per game.
Yeah, to like kind of re-swap and re-strategize. Or maybe that's where we can have the alt player come in and just like, all right, cool, you're off the bench, you come on in, we'll swap you out. You know what I mean by that? So it's like,
yeah, but like, I don't know. I guess this is me just being like, how do I?
Because we also got to consider like timing, like you know, viewer attention span kind of thing. It's like, because imagine like you know how long, for me as a console player, you know how long it takes for me to switch out gear. So
true.
like,
Dweeb did just message me.
Yes.
Give me this brilliant idea, and I'm 100% giving credit to Dweeb.
All right.
On this idea.
Go for it.
If your team wins,
yeah,
you guys can't switch characters.
All right. Yes. That is that. Can you write that down on there? Like just like reply on that, and just like everything that you're saying, write it down on here, and then like I will continue to edit the rules as we go.
Oh, and that one. Yeah. Let me throw it into that chat.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine, and that'll help us out. So yes, and then also I'm gonna bring this up with Morningstar so that we can already have like 2 clans already in on this, and then I'll see if I could talk to Shaq's Motivation and see if their group would want to, and maybe Destiny the Meme. I don't know if you know them, but like yeah, they might have.
Talking about the one with the is it the one with the Instagram channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I follow them on Twitter, and like they have some really good artwork, and so like I'd really want to like help showcase them and their friends. So yeah, if we could get Bife in on this too, that would be amazing. That'd be something fun to try out. But yeah, okay, so yeah, so yeah, the whole teamwork over speedrunning versus cheesing the boss thing, that is again like I want us to be able to focus on being able to call out, coordinate, and like, can you guys clear efficiently as a team? Can you guys wipe out the envoys as a team? Like, you see, that's the teamwork points is what we're focusing on here, versus just being like, anyone can solo a yellow bar, sure, but when you have a team speed wipe a yellow bar, just using all your abilities together in synergy, that's what we want to see the most. It's like, how can you guys work together to clean up, sweep, and then if all 4 of you can drop like a 15er, like can drop a heavy blocker, like a 4 heavy blocker would be a really nasty play. You know what I mean? Things like that.
So I thought of another cool like potential idea in the future.
Yeah.
We take the exact same rule set.
Uh-huh.
But 3 people per team.
3 people per team. What do you mean? Oh, so just like a trifecta rather than a 4-man squad.
Yeah.
That could work. And that way, like, oh cool, we have 3 hunters versus three titans. Kind of thing. And I'd be okay with seeing that too. Like that would honestly be a fun combo.
Yeah.
I'm
just spitballing ideas with you.
Yeah, no, and that's awesome, dude. Like, the fact that we're recording this is helpful too. So like definitely like we could do like, or we could do 2 different leagues at the same time too. Like we can have the triples and quads. See what I mean?
Have quads go like Saturday games.
Yeah.
Trips on Sunday.
Yeah. Or yeah. Like, I like that. Yeah. So that way it's like,
Granted, you'd have to fundraise more money.
yeah. So like right now with planning, we'll stick with just standard Gambit of a 4-man team, especially because like I said, I had a lot of Gambit Prime planned with this because of like, you know, you had the 4 roles, and I want this to be like kind of feedback for Bungie on how they can bring back Gambit Prime, because like Gambit has not been the same in like 4 different DLCs. Since Forsaken, Gambit has had so many different iterations now. Because we had basic Gambit where it was the 3-round mode. That was perfect. Like, that was beautiful, where it's like, alright, cool.
I wouldn't call it perfect.
But, like, the way it was designed of, like, best 2 out of 3. That's what I mean by that. Then you had Gambit Prime, where it was just 1 round, but everyone had special abilities where their armor actually mattered. You see what I mean? Like that. Something like that. Let's see. So ideally, one thing I would like to see with PGL is if you have any of the Gambit ornaments, like the Prime ornaments, use that. Like, we want to see that. At least represent, like, to give us an idea of, like, what kind of role you're gonna go for to help your team out. You know what I mean? Like, we want to see that. Like, kind of like how you'd have a sports jersey, or like, if you can, find a color scheme that works best for you guys too, to help, like, you know, really show yourself. You know, like.
Oh, you know, I just had another thought.
Go for it.
Would the exotic armor banning happen after they see classes?
Exotic armor ban after they see classes. What do you mean by that? Because I
like,
already...
do they get to see the classes that I'm playing before they ban an exotic armor for the game?
I was just gonna assume that it was gonna be like, it was just gonna be an instant assumption. Like, all right, well, there's pretty much like everyone's gonna have like one of every character, most likely. Like, just sheer force of odds. How many people do you think is gonna have like a 4-man hunter team or a 4-man warlock team, right? Like.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm getting at, though. Like, do they get the opportunity to see what we're playing, or do they just have to ban what they think is strong?
How would you do it in League?
Bans happen before anything.
Okay. Right.
But I guess there isn't, like, an easy way to, like, keep that, like...
Yeah.
Without, like...
Without it being...
Having everything streamed, and there's no way to, like... Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean...
You see, this is why we talk things out, because sometimes you realize you're stupid.
Right. So ideally... let's see. If you banned it before, it would make sense you know your team. Yeah, you have to know your team and who you're against. Right. Which is good. And so... Ideally, pick your 2 mains. So, if you only get like one, like, so for say round 1, losing team gets to swap out to their 2nd main, things like that. All right, yeah. So have your two main classes shown and represented, and then, like, you know, work around that. I don't know if I would allow mid-game subclass switching, but who does that anyways? Because that's how you give yourself an L, I'd say.
You can say that's how you give yourself an L.
I don't know. Me personally, since I only pop super once per Gambit game. Once.
Is it because you only get 1 super per Gambit game?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Hunters are neutered as fuck in except for Blade
I guess
Barrage.
Titans do have, like, a bunch of, like, super generation abilities.
Exactly. And so do like, because think about it. Think about all the different armor pieces that exist. The only thing that really hunters have that do regenerate super fast is shards of Galanor, and that's it.
That's not true.
What else do we got? I mean, technically Nighthawk, but Nighthawk is... Orpheus rig doesn't do anything anymore. What's up?
Orpheus regens bottom.
No, it doesn't.
It regens the single tether.
Oh, okay. Single tether.
Not quiver.
Right. But, like, you know, quiver is such a good damage deal. Okay, you know what? That's actually good, because then it's like, oh yeah, do I even want to use one or the other? Okay, yeah, that's fair. That is fair. You know, that just reminds me of, like, you know, when you think about it, nobody really uses Gemini Jesters or, like, I see Bombardiers once in a blue moon, and that's a fun build to use Bombardiers. I think maybe we could start trying to finding people for this after Arc 3.0 comes out. That way all 3 subclasses get a proper rework. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think it would be interesting to run a league before 3.0. And then see how metas shift after.
Yeah? Yeah, this is gonna be season 0, if anything.
I mean, you can't call it a season 0, it's a season 1.
Ah, fine. Okay, yeah. So yeah.
What do you think this is, an anime with a pilot episode?
Yes. Yes. Oh my god. Should we do a preseason as well? I don't know about the preseason. Like, cause sports games and like esports all have preseasons. Shouldn't this one too? I have no clue, honestly. Let's see. So yeah, ideally no teabagging. There's been a reason for this, because one time when we had an in-clan tournament, that actually caused a lot of problems, and especially with like Twitter and like supposedly teabagging has been a whole ass drama.
But like, if I see someone being a real cheese lord and I kill them,
I'm gonna have to dock you sportsmanship points on that one.
How does a single bag sound?
If it's accidental. Like, okay, so remember as a
hunter, gotta pull out the controller.
Yep. Because like you see how we hunters are. It's like we're always bagging and dodge. So like, yeah.
I'm playing. You know me, Wolf.
Yeah. And like, yeah, emotes is fine, because like emotes are implemented for that reason, to remove that toxicity of bagging and just like, yeah. Let's see. Teams must submit a trailer. That's just something fun that I want to see from the teams to, like, you know, really help build and promote this and each other. You know, just like, all right, so in one corner of the room we have Hardwired Humanity, represented by these 4. You know, like, that's like a cool thing. And it's like, all right, so my name is Shadow. I'm representing this team, and I'm going to be our team's invader. So on average, I like, and you know, just kind of give us like a little rundown of your team. What are you like? What can we expect out of you? What kind of gameplay can we see from your guys? How do you guys work together as a team? You know,
but the issue with that is that I can think of multiple like different roles that all 4 of the people on my team fit.
Exactly, which is fine, and that's exactly what the team trailer is like. So you can either do just like a teaser trailer of just like one promo trailer of just like you guys like walking into an arena kind of thing, or like even some gameplay footage of you guys doing stuff, you know.
It's fine. I already know that I'm winning the mental warfare.
That's fine, dude. That's perfectly fine, and that's what it is. That's what makes it fun.
Oh, I figured out how to win the mental.
Exactly, dude. And that's what makes it fun and sporty. That's the sportsmanship aspect of esports, you know? It's like, all right, I'm coming in to win. Here's how we're going to beat your team. And we know our team's going to kick your ass because we know how each other works. You know, it's a lot of that. But it's also like, you know, hey, either way, good fucking game. Thank you guys for a fun game. I want to see that. I want to hear that. You know, like, I want to see the virtual handshakes in the tower and stuff like that. Like, you know, like, I want to see a lot of that. And
yeah, I get that. I get that.
And so yeah, so and then that's where it comes to, this is a team event and effort. We all promote each other and cheer each other on. So like, yeah, and like this will also help a lot of like growing and budding content creators too, of just like, oh, I can edit like this, or I can, you know, do this and this, and just like promotion, like showing how to do a lot of these layers. Like I want people to be able to teach each other and learn how to do what we do as streamers, content creators, YouTubers, all this stuff. And like I'd be glad to be like a promotional consultant of like all this. So like yeah. Let's see. So 2 alts in case someone cannot make a day. So the big reason for that is back when my clan did the whole did our Gambit thing, we did have some people who could not play at a certain time because they had, you know, real life responsibilities because we're all adults here. So definitely like that is something you want to keep in mind for your team. In case. At least have 1 alt, ideally 2. And so yeah. So now down to the mechanics. So the key important one here is going to be that crossplay fire teams are allowed. I'm vouching for this solely because I'm also a console player, primarily, because I do not want to rebuy all my licenses on PC, because that's another, like, $300 that I'm not going to shell out right now. You know what I mean. But, yeah. So that's why I'm going to allow crossplay. Yeah.
Gambit, you just have to have base game.
True.
Oh, but some weapons, never mind.
Exactly, see? So that's why I'm throwing that out there. So if you don't have a DLC, I want you to at least have a fair chance of being able to use a certain weapon that you have that might not be available on another spot. So that's why I say like I don't want to see the speed running strats, or like, you know, I see you do the speed boost like flying across the map. I don't know if other console players are able to do that. So I want to give it that fair chance of that. Utilize the map to your full advantage.
So
like
you're telling me that I can't eager edge.
Yep.
But I'm giving up a heavy slot for a sword.
Yeah. That's why I said specifically saying, I mean, all players must play the game as intended, i.e. speed glitches are penalties.
Eager edge is intentional.
For the sprint jump? It's not a bug, that's a feature, but like...
You just talking the jump pull out sword swing?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that is 100% intended by Bungo.
I'm gonna message Tom about this. I will message Tom Farnsworth about this. He's like one of the lead devs. Like I will message him and ask him about this.
It was put into the game to go fast.
I know Eager Edge was meant to be like a hot swap perk for sure, but like I don't know, dude.
It was meant for speed tech.
Oh my god. See that's exactly why I made this rule specifically with you in mind. That's why.
God damn it, Wolf.
So yeah,
that's fine. I don't actually need it to go fast.
Exactly. Like you have your alternatives, and like, but like imagine like, you know, the Frosties Mask of Bacchus hunters who just like, and then they're already on the other side of the map, and then you see that happen when they invade, right? Imagine how fucking annoying that would be, and like how that can cause a lot of issues.
That sounds intended. If you have a problem with it, just ban it.
I mean, yeah, true. That is a good counter argument. Oh, you know what? No, I can't say perk bans then, because perk bans would be like 1 layer too deep. Because then everyone would ban Eager Edge.
Then you have to also hope that you have like a roll of that weapon. If you love using that weapon, you have to hope that you have it without said perk, even though there's a potential that perk is just like
and that's
the only reason you got the gun, and it's the only role you have.
Exactly. It's like trying to ban like blink or something, or teleport. Like what? So yeah, I would agree. Skating is a glitch, but jumping with normal Eager Edge is a feature. All right.
Skating
so yeah.
is not a glitch.
I don't know. Warlock skating keeps getting nerfed like every other season.
No, I understand exactly what Dweeb is talking about here. Shatter skating, well skating, and bubble skating are a glitch. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. shatter skating,
Okay.
bubbles. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so I'm still allowed to just like use my sword
Yeah.
to like Titan skate.
If as long as the other classes can pull it off fairly across all platforms. That's gonna be my big ultimatum there. Can
I mean,
a hunt?
they can.
All right then, yeah. If anyone,
That doesn't mean it's anywhere as good.
right, but as long as everyone has equal opportunity and capability of doing it, fine. But again, like well skating, bubble skating, yes. All right then, that's all that matters. Do we confirm it? All right. Eager edge skating is fine.
Dweeb can confirm that he can also shatter skate and well skate.
All right then.
As a controller player.
All right. If that's the case, then that's fine. As long as it's not like map breaking where like all of a sudden you're on one edge of Emerald Coast to the other edge in like 0.5 of a second.
There's also like no good places that you can do it without killing yourself.
In Gambit, true. So
yeah. Like
all right. It feels capped versus MMK, but I can still do it. Okay. And that's what I mean, because like I said, I'm a controller player, and I have controller players in mind. I know...
I can teach you how to shatter skate if you want.
On controller?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know the exact, like, buttons that you have mapped to your stuff, but
I run green
the idea is the same.
Yeah. I barrel
it depends on what your shatter dive is set to, really.
It'd be hold B, so...
Okay, Dweeb can.
Alright, then.
Did you say it's on hold?
Yeah, so like I hold B to shadow dive.
I think that is the one rule of not
we'll talk about this.
Skating.
We'll talk about this on the post stream.
Yeah, okay. Dweeb has indeed confirmed. Needs to be press, not hold.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, yeah. So if it is capable and like that both MMK and controller players can do, that is fine. Yes.
Other proof. Emmett.
Yes.
Who plays on Xbox on a controller.
Yes.
He, for a fact, and I know that he can, both shatter skate and well skate.
Okay then.
So it's not even like a Dweeb plays controller on console.
Okay.
Sorry. Plays controller on PC and can do it. Like, it's just a straight up thing.
Okay then. Then I might lift that, but we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, because I don't want to see like 4 teams just shatter skating across the map. You know, like that's the point of PGL is also to be entertaining as fuck, and like you know, it's like
it's absolutely entertaining as fuck to watch people fly across the map and kill themselves.
True, because like you can't. It can cost you your emotes. So.
It can.
But like you know, like
the other thing being is that you also like at least on a warlock, you have to have your super charged to well skate.
Right.
But it doesn't actually use your well, so
again, comes back to that. So that's definitely something we'll have to hash out a little bit more for specifics, you know, like
that's also something that we can like talk about as a total group, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Once we get the first team, like the first teams in. All right, so yeah, let's see, both teams are permitted banned exotic rule. Okay, yes. Oh wait, yeah, no, that the 2 weapon ban is under the exotic specifically, but if you want to switch it to legendaries, like to include legendaries in that weapon ban,
I think that the weapon ban, I think it should be open to whatever you want, and you get 2 of them.
God, that's such a big ass arsenal. You've seen my vault, dude. There's a reason why I have so many rolls. That's why.
I'm aware.
Yeah. So like,
see, but that comes down to what your team thinks is meta.
Ah, okay, there we go, there we go. Okay, okay.
It comes down to you as a team discussing and being like, yeah, this is what we want.
Yeah. So
You
it
know?
would be okay. So in essence, then it can basically be so 4 weapons per game, or well. So one game will be a game day. So that's 3 matches, or yeah, best 2 out of 3. So 3 by 3, 3 by 4. That is 12. So essentially, 12 guns will be banned by the end of if by the third round, essentially.
Yeah, by third game of whatever
Yeah,
the
and
I
then
don't know if I agree with them. I think the being banned across the entire match between two teams
mhm.
is up to them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's definitely going to be a speculated once we get the once we get the ground rolling, the ball rolling thing. This is just like the pre talks of it. And then
Yes.
3 exotic armor pieces, one per subclass. One per subclass. I think I meant to write this as one per class.
I think you just take that out completely.
What?
I don't think you lock it into just being one per class. Because the way that you get around that is you just all lock in the same class. Now they only have one band that's effective against you, you know?
Right.
Again, it comes down to, do you think this thing is more meta than having other things not banned, you know?
Right. And then if you do, like, if one team actually does decide to do the 4 hunter stack, well, guess you might as well screw over your team's hunter too. So, you know.
Yeah, and then you can also think about it this way. Game 1, you might only ban one hunter exotic, you know, because we're not 100% sure about what they're running.
Right.
Game 2, on the other hand, you will know what they're running.
Right.
Because of the whole no switching after a win.
Right. And
at that point, you also get to play the game of, oh, they're 4 hunters? Cool. Our hunters swap off of hunters, and we just nuke the viable hunter exotic pool.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But this is someone that comes from a game where you don't get any information before bans.
Right.
As the basis, you know?
Right. And that's why, like, I'm glad you're here right now to talk about this, because, like, you have a lot more league experience, and, like, I've only seen it from, like, surface level of doing, like, ARAM, and, like, I always play, like, the main Summoner's Rift mode. Yeah, I always play Summoner's Rift, but I haven't done ranked in, like, seasons, so. But yeah, yeah, definitely help me hash that out to make it a little bit more, I guess, balanced in a sense. So yeah. And then god rolls are allowed, sunset weapons are not. So yeah.
Well, I think that's kind of a dumb, like, rule.
Why?
It just feels pointless.
Like, it's just arbitrarily there?
Yeah, because if you're... I think if someone thinks that they have a sunset weapon that will hold up, fuck it, let them use it. That's the kind of that's like the kind of thinking we want to see, you know?
Okay. I just don't want to see, like, a bunch of fucking mountaintops and, like, recluses making a resurgence, you know?
Okay. I think recluse should just be a banned thing. Because recluse in and of itself is not a balanced weapon.
Okay. What about Luna's Howl? Or like
I mean, you could just take pinnacles out.
Okay.
Just take pinnacle weapons out of the rotation. Say that pinnacles aren't allowed.
Yeah.
Because then you also have the people that got, like, the Gambit pinnacle weapons.
Right. And like, I would honestly though, I would love to see a oh god, I already forgot the name of it, but like the Gambit AK-47.
Breakneck?
Yeah, that one. I mean, like, it would be
No.
interesting to see that one come back. But, like,
Breakneck is
mid.
Breakneck the one that has outlaw? Not outlaw. It has rampage and the other perk that synergizes with rampage.
Yes, that makes Rampage last longer.
It makes the rampage last longer, and you get more fire faster.
Yeah, I think so. I do think that Recluse and others should be allowed because we have a ban phase each game. True. And if it does show up, then yeah, now you know that the team metal has that weapon. So.
God damn it, Dweeb! You're gonna make me go buy a goddamn fucking Recluse out of the monument just in case. Motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, we have a big
This is
ass
the
life,
issue with one of your potential teammates being in the Twitch chat.
which is good though, because then you have that coordination, and like, it's the mental gymnastics, and like, you also have to think of like what the other team is gonna be like too. So like, you guys getting this preview is already giving you an advantage, and like knowing the rules beforehand. And again, it's a more fleshed out way of us handling this. So yeah.
Yeah, and we brought up the point of why I'm like hesitant to say that pinnacle weapons should be allowed.
Yeah. People
Because
would,
if it's a new player coming in, they're not, you know.
Yeah, they don't have any access to all these weapons. They only know what we have now.
Yeah, and they may not
power of
have
the
the
legendary weapons.
materials.
Exactly. So like, and I don't want to make this exclusive to just Destiny veterans either. So
Yeah,
like,
so
yeah.
I and this is why it's good to talk things out.
Yeah.
I think that pinnacle weapons from the kiosk should be banned.
All right. So okay, so kiosk pinnacle weapons but let's see. Yeah.
I think sunset pinnacle weapons.
Yeah, current pinnacle weapons are fine. Or ritual weapons, as Bungie calls it now. Like, those are fine. Like, Ascendancy is fine. The Beloved with Callus's Thong is fine. Salvager's Salvo is fine. You know.
I mean, I don't know if I would call Salvager's Salvo fine, but...
What? What's wrong with Salvagers?
Very strong. If you know how to use it, it's strong.
True. Oh man, I wonder if any team would have a fighting lion with them. That'd be fucking hilarious to see.
No, absolutely not. Never.
We're gonna include them all. Exactly, and that's the big issue. Is like, those weapons had their time to shine.
I mean, there is a difference because the sunset ones are called pinnacle weapons.
Mm-hmm. Like,
the
those
new ones are called ritual weapons.
Exactly. So, pinnacle sunset, not allowed. Rituals are fine.
Well, yeah, rituals are different.
Yeah. Haters. Hey, you know what? Like, yeah, I would love to pull out my trust hand cannon again and rack up more kills with that baby. Because it had triple tap rampage, and I love that thing. But it's...
I'm not gonna be specific, but Dweeb understands where my point is coming from.
Yeah, yeah.
And part of that is just the amount of Destiny content that the two of us have consumed together. We just know each other.
Yeah, yeah. Which is understandable, and that's fine. And, like, I know, like, people had, like, things like the Blast Furnace, and that's been rotting in the vault for a hot minute, and, like...
I do still have a Blast Furnace.
See? So I'm not the only gun hoarder here.
Hey, I want it to be known that my vault and sunset weapons. Ready?
Yeah.
I have a hammerhead.
Okay.
I have a Tatara's gaze. Sorry, I'm scrolling through dim. It's difficult. Yeah, I have an OG Ikelos shotgun. I have a Kindled Orchid.
Nice.
I have a Zero Power Horror's Least. Because it was funny. I I know that I have a mountaintop and a blast furnace as well. So I
There
have
you go.
7 sunset weapons.
Of my vault, I have 522 out of 600.
Don't be calling me a hoarder, okay?
Hey man, all these guns are my trophies.
Fuck out of here.
Oh my god, if Bungie ever gives us like a homestead thing, my gun room would look so fucking full. It's gonna look like that one scene in the Matrix when Morpheus just pulls the lockers out. Oh god, that's what it's gonna look like. But yeah, no, and like I would love to see like a nice variety of weapons in PGL. You know, just like
I'm gonna figure out a way to get the enemy team to ban Fighting Lion.
Gotta get my
I'm gonna do it.
Hell yeah. Do it, dude. Oh man. I'd love to see someone use like a Polaris Lance in there or like a Divinity, Chris, why not?
As long as a weapon isn't banned, are we cool with like free swapping throughout the match?
Yeah, you could swap your weapons throughout the match, of course.
Okay.
What? Yeah, like I change my guns out at least 3 times per game, minimally. I do.
All right, I'm thinking of potential situations where it would like make sense to swap.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Skyburners.
Hey.
I wonder if there's like ever a situation where you just like ban Skyburners in case it's Cabal.
Especially after last season.
Bro, I got so many goddamn Cabal rounds of Gambit last season. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. That's
Legitimately made me question if like Skyburners was meta last season in Gambit.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it wasn't.
But yeah. So like what other rules should we add then to this? As an addendum.
I think the swapping one.
The swapping one? Alright, like
and then
yeah.
Yeah, you can't swap classes if your team won previous round.
Like yeah.
Even though it's unlikely that like you would, unless like going into game after you've chosen your class and we get into bans, you know. They ban out like the one build that you have, which if you only have one build for your class, you're stupid.
That sucks to be you, bucko. So yeah, I think that that's fine. Like yeah, winning team no switch, losing team you have you could switch.
So Dweeb, I see that you say that you retract your vote for that, but like I don't know, there are situations where it makes sense.
I'm also just like trying to think of like other things like Rainbow Six Siege and all that, and like just how do other esports do it?
Rainbow Six bans things before you pick your
operator.
Yeah.
Does Valorant do ban? No, Valorant doesn't do bans. Do they? Oh. I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep, so like my brain go burr. But beyond that, rules seem pretty solid, yeah?
Why are you messaging me all this shit in Discord instead of bringing up valid points in his Twitch chat? Yeah, that's right. I'm calling you out here.
Do it. Yeah, dude. Like, the whole point of the stream is, like, feedback, please. And if it's not showing up, let me fix that. Let me see if I could, like... Oh, wait. Damn it. Twitch chat is based off of, Oops.
No, he's been messaging me, like, the entire time while also typing in Twitch chat.
Yep. Let's see.
No, I'm talking about the current things. Yes.
I'm gonna move it there so we could actually see chat. Because it's been hidden by the clouds. There we go.
I'm surprised that most people still think that you and I aren't like haters of each other.
Hmm.
Like Dweeb and I specifically, we kind of fight like an old married couple.
Understandable. I mean, like, that's just your brothers in arms vibe. Like, you know how each other works on the field and stuff. So it's like, yeah.
Yo,
Maybe,
real
like,
talk though,
yeah.
Shadowkeep missions are a joke now that we're like way above light.
Yes.
I don't know. Don't ask the dyslexic how to spell things, Dweeb.
Let's see.
See,
So,
Wolf, the difference is that like you and I get. I don't. Do you see chat all the way up to date?
yes, I see bickering.
Okay. Do you see it before it shows up on your stream?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, but going through, let's see. I retracted my vote for that for shenanigans and because it would enable throwing for targeted bans. Edited. Maybe like not for finals or something, because like scummy targeted bans while you are locked into a character is scummy, especially if armor weapon bans stack. True. So, again, I would like I want the teams to have the like honor system, like, you know what I mean, like this is gonna be official and legit, like, so
So if you're stacking an entire class, make sure that you're not all using the same exotic.
exactly. Like, yeah. And I'll see if I could reach out to some either community members or maybe even a dev or two to come in, watch, and help officiate a lot of this, so that way we can have like, you know, first-hand view from Bungie or something of the sort to kind of help really legitimize and officiate it, so that way they can help make these kinds of calls.
Yo, side note, does Dweeb have access to this voice channel if he hopped
I
into your
don't
server?
think so. Is Dweeb even in the server?
Like, is this a channel that you get instant access to in your server or no?
I need to give you the member role before anything else. So I'm like, Dweeb, if you want to join the Goon Squad Discord, thank you Nightbot for hopping in there and dropping the Discord in there. So yes.
That may or may not have been partially why I asked the question.
Yeah, no.
Go
yeah.
Nightbot, Big Pog.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, like the server definitely needs a lot of reconstruction. Yeah, we like there just this whole channel is gonna undergo a lot of reconstruction within the coming weeks.
I mean,
yeah.
You're in. I very well could also.
Oh, he just joined.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go with.
Listen,
PC.
the more people you get talking ideas out, the better the idea becomes.
Exactly, and so we do need that. All right, you can hop into the Discord now, or you can hop into the call now and get in on this. Ew. There we go.
Ah, yes. Now you guys get to hear the bickering live.
Yeah, let's go. All right. I'm getting called to go grab some boba, so I will be right back. And so,
Okay.
run through some of these ideas in chat, and we will see what goes on. So, is it this one, Andre? All right,
Where is it? Can I like read it?
It is up on his stream. Like the full rules list is currently shown on his stream. Yes.
It's blocked by something.
Okay. I have returned.
Can I read it?
Yeah,
I
go
was
for
like
it.
listening, but I was like playing Minecraft. So.
Oh my god.
There, go find that at.
There we go.
It'll put you into the correct channel that has the picture of it for you to look at as well.
Sorry, I have so many channels. It's just like I don't want to delete anything because this is also
No,
kind
I
of just
like
like my
it.
personal archive
Yeah.
at this point right now.
There's a reason why I added him directly where he needed to go, Wolf.
Yep. Oopsies. No! Oh crap, nope, now I gotta go get some paper towels. Shit.
Do we have a length for the trailer?
I don't know.
What time is the event gonna be on?
These are things that we need to find out when we have a full
That's true.
set of people.
Boba, please. Okay, the headphones are on. So wait, what did I miss in like the last 1 minute?
Questions about like when, how long, and that kind of stuff.
I was at, the length was about the trailer.
Oh, I'd
Specifically.
say make it about as long as like you'd see a regular Destiny trailer. Like make a Destiny trailer
5 minutes.
on your own, you know? Yeah.
Minute
Like-
and a half. Two.
Oh
Or like-
God.
Or like how just take inspiration from like how previous like esports
Yeah.
teams have done it in the past, you know, like it could be anywhere between 30 seconds to 3 minutes, I guess, probably. That'd be best. Like if you just want to tease, like, okay, have one teaser trailer and then one official like team bio trailer. So and stylize it, like make it cool, make it fun, like if you can, and like you can have someone do like a whole like, all right, Gold Ninja, and then like they do like a whole like animated like spinning model view of your character, and then just like stats and all that.
Oh no! My preview is me well skating.
All right, there you go. See,
For like 30 seconds.
I will find a spot to well skate for 30 seconds, dweeb. You know
You
that.
gotta find some route in like Last Wish or something and just like do a route for it.
Yeah.
Oh God damn it! You're gonna make me learn the wish? What? Oh,
Honestly, no, look at the garden one.
the garden route?
The one I
God.
sent you. Yeah.
The speed strat route?
oh my god.
Oh, the
Shit.
one I sent you and I asked if the rest of the raid was necessary because he just like skated to the end and started the boss fight.
Oh my god.
It's cracked. I was also asking like what time zone would it be in, but I guess we don't need more people for that one.
Most likely, I'm gonna base it around East Coast time.
That's alright.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, because you are the host, so.
Well, I'm actually in
he's
Pacific myself.
Pacific.
Yeah. It's just there tends to be a lot more Twitch viewers from the East Coast, so that's the big reason. Somehow.
Okay. That's okay.
So, range of maybe 7 o'clock Pacific time, so that's 10 o'clock Eastern. That way, like, anyone, like, even though, like, depending on which Bungie dev wants to come in and actually check all this stuff, they would be in like an ideal time zone where like it's not too late for them, it's not too early for them, and they can come in and watch this as like an impartial viewer kind of thing, you know, and like
yeah.
so just small things like that.
Like my one issue with your whole like sportsmanship judging thing, right?
Yeah.
That kind of feels off with Gambit though, because you want to just get the primeval.
Right.
I personally believe that some teabags are deserved, but I don't believe in excessive teabagging.
Oh boy, we're back to this discussion.
Right. Like no,
I
trust
get
me.
that.
I will bag someone if they bag me first. Like I you know, all is fair. But the second it makes someone rage and throw their controller at a wall, that's where I have to draw the line. Like I said, we had an issue
Yeah.
one time during an in-clan one, and it was just like,
Okay,
know, like-
here's my question though: is the offender using something completely broken in PV? You know?
no, it was just it was not like, it was just more like one was doing it as just like harmless fun, or at least like, you know, they were trying to do a dodge reload, and then the other mistook it as like, why are you banging on me, dude, like kind of thing, or like why you
I'm
emoting on me,
reloading
like-
I am attempting to press dodge, bro.
And so that's
Like,
why.
if they know that y'all are console players, that makes sense.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah. And so like that's why when I get a chance I'll also get Morningstar in on these talks too, to kind of help mediate and regulate it.
Bitch, what the hell Morningstar doing now?
He's sleeping. He has work in the morning. He has work at like 6, so like he's
Damn
gotta be
it.
out now. Yeah. He, he is adulting of adulting, so like
It's fine, Wolf.
Yeah.
You know our entire stack of team.
yeah. Like at the moment
It's
also we are the night owls, so like yeah.
well, yes, but if there's only one of them that I'm like, will he say yes? Okay, maybe both. I don't know. I know that Dweeb is game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I love Gambit. Always have. Most likely always will.
Hell yeah.
I got a gilded this season though. A little behind on that.
I mean, between you guys, my friend Reset Rose, that's already 2 teams right there. I'm not gonna participate solely because I want to do shoutcasting, and like.
Shoutcasting stuff is sick though. Like honestly.
Yeah, and like I want to be the mastermind behind like this. Like what you already know, I have a buttload of tabs open. What's me watching like 8 different streams at the same time and listening to like 8 different callouts? You know. So like I want to be able to do that and just like have like some sort of like overlay and all that stuff, and actually like showcase the PGL. You know, I wish I could have been part of the Battleborn Pro League. Sad, but yeah, rest in peace, Battleborn. But yeah, so like I want to make this as official as possible. Look as legit as possible, where it's like yeah, and the reason again coming back to the whole sportsmanship thing is like I don't want players to be like, I'm not playing this again because the such and such team was toxic or something like that, right? Like I want people to be like, I don't want to play this season solely because I want to work with my team and refine my skills. You know, I want more of that mentality than like, you know, I want something like that. I want to see more Destiny players like, you know, be able to coordinate, or like, I don't know if you've ever like had those raids where it's like, all right, I'm in this position, all right, cool, we're doing this, you know, speed run and just really not talking. Is just like, it's just kind of like part of the normal day to day, right? Yeah. Kind of thing. Like, where yeah, you know, when you raid, you just should talk and just run it and just like, all right, cool. I want to bring that, like, where we can have like an official thing.
Oh, you want the shit talk? What the hell are you doing? Just tune into my team stream all the time.
Exactly.
And then you gotta do teabagging.
Yeah, you can teabag each other. You can teabag each other, just not the other team.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's fine.
I hope you know. Even with the no teabagging rule, I was 100% prepared to teabag my team and take the penalty for it.
That's fine. That's fine.
It
like,
could be like a point system for like swagger points. Not that I don't know if that would do anything, but like you're saying, like 4 person.
I think it's definitely a separate thing than like winning the league. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think winning the league is strictly who wins games.
Yeah.
You know, makes finals, wins finals.
Yeah, that's
like
that.
A secondary thing for swagger.
Yeah, I want to have like a secondary thing, so it's like, yo,
rocking all blue armor.
Yeah. Like. So like
Dweeb?
an award
what?
like,
no,
for
I'm not doing it with you.
Dude, I want to rock all blue armor.
And that's the other thing of like
how much money are you giving me to spend on encouragement?
That's a loaded question.
To rock all blues.
Crisp high five.
No, you know exactly what I'm speaking of.
I don't know if I do.
That's one of those ideas that you gotta wait till, like, I've had a couple.
Yeah. or it's game 3 of the finals.
Damn.
Jesus fucking Christ, Dweeby. So that's another thing that I was thinking about, Wolf.
Yeah.
Are you sticking finals as a 3-parter as well?
What do you mean? Like 3 rounds?
Yes.
Yeah. Or actually, no. Maybe we can even go further and say 3 out of 5. Oh.
That's what I was getting at, because
Oh,
that's
hell
what
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
like what League does for its like regional finals and whatnot. All of their finals are best of 5s.
Or you make it volleyball and you have to win like 3 matches, and each match is best
Oh,
of
like 3 in a row?
But you can do it over
Oh!
multiple days. The thing is, if you did that, you could do it over multiple days and do a game a day.
True.
Do goddamn sets, and you have to win 3 sets. Oh.
Yeah.
And a
I don't know
and
if
a
there's I don't know if there's enough combinations for that with like in the Gambit menus for that. I don't know if there's
I mean,
enough.
you could just if you did it daily, you could just keep it recording on your like a counter on your stream or something
True.
every day, because then it's like it'd be more like hockey Stanley Cup, because they had 7. It's best of 7, and they have it over the course of 7 different days over the course of like a week. But that's a little extreme.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. This is a video game. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could do like a match a day.
Yeah, like that'd be
And
fun.
also give the teams the time to go back
and like go, okay, this didn't work. You know?
yeah. I mean, if you did that, it could be like semifinals and finals, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then like, just like and then like for things like for the sportsmanship thing, small things just like matching emblems or like matching outfits or like definitely
can
matching
maybe like
colors.
off matching
I have a theme idea that I want to do, but I can't discuss the swag of it.
Fair.
Let's say they all pertain to the same idea.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not like the same.
They're not the exact same.
Right. If you guys have like a theme to it, all right, that's fine. Like, if you guys want to do like a whole team of like people,
it'll work, dweeb.
yeah, of like
well,
like have fun with it. Like if you want to be like the full team of dinosaurs, go for it. If you want to be like full on like actual like competitive pro looking outfits, go for it. If you want to look like a tactical
Titan's
military
staying a
squad,
crayon.
go for it. Things like
My
that.
Titan will forever be a box of crayons.
Oh my god. The crayon Titan joke. I love it.
Yeah,
But-
you gotta.
It's things like that though that really like let's breathe some life into the Destiny universe and make it feel like, did you watch that Crucible match last night? Like you hear that line in
Oh
the tower.
god damn it! Did you have to?
Exactly. No. Like think about it.
Did you have to pull the tower?
Yes. Yes.
Ugh,
I had to.
no one
'cause,
likes
like,
tower dialogue.
I'm entertained by it. No word from Fenchurch today.
Oh god, no.
What
Stop
have you
it.
found, Hunter? But like, just like make it feel like that.
Indeed.
I feel like that would be like a small thing that would just like add that touch to the universe. I was just like, oh man, did you catch did you catch so and so's game? And just so that way we, just help introduce a lot of people to what the game is like, And like, oh my god, I would love to do stat breakdowns of like everyone's kits and stuff. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Just full on sportscaster shit. Oh yeah. The only thing is I would need like a co-host and like I could probably get my brother to join me on that one.
You could do, yeah.
Yeah.
Or pay
Cuz
someone up like $100.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, because my brother does shoutcasting for Overwatch games, so like, yeah. So yeah, I'll talk to him about that and see if he wants to do it, because like semester's about to start up soon, so like, definitely. Do you guys think 4 weeks is enough time to do all this? So that way we can have like.
Find enough people?
Well, no, like for a for the tournament length, since it's gonna be like 4 weekends. Yeah.
Oh, not starting in 4 weeks.
No, fuck no, dude. This is pre planning, like at least to the 3rd degree minimally, because like I do not have the funds to make the medallions yet. I do not have like but
You
definitely
could
like
have like a buy-in each team, and then have a you could pay yourself and other work people who work on it, and then there could be a cash prize. So like first, second, and third, but not that it would be a lot because
right.
you have to put in a lot to get a lot.
Well, no, because like I have these Gambit tokens that I bought off of Etsy, and I'm kind of inspired by that, and just like make like brass ones for now until I can actually like get legit like the gold medal looking ones and stuff. So yeah, because I don't know what to tell you like on that front of it.
All right, I will be right back, boys.
Mhm.
Keep doing your thing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. But other things I want to see like out of like the trailers, like show off you and your team. If you're a team of VTubers, hell yeah, show that off.
Yeah.
If you're a team of like pro MLG players and you actually have jerseys, I want to see that. Like, show us what you're about. Show us why you want to compete and why you why you want to be part of PGL. I want to see that. And then I'll work on photoshopping like an MLG style Gambit token or something like that. I don't know.
Hell yeah, some
Yeah.
kind of logo. Just be careful about copyright, or just reach out to Bungie and see, like, ask for their approval to use it or something.
Okay, yeah.
Bungie's really nice with creators, unless you're some creators.
Oh my god! You gave me an idea.
Bungie on
Yeah.
and copyright everything.
Right. Oh my god, yeah, no. Lately they've been doing like a bunch of copyright strikes over on YouTube for a lot of like lore creators and stuff. So yeah.
But overall, they're really good with creators. They really like their creators.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
And maybe who knows? Maybe if this gets traction on like on TWAB, like, hey, there we go. And
Yeah.
All right, boys, I've returned.
Welcome
We
back.
gotta reach out to them and say like, hey, we're thinking about doing this.
Dweeb, our team has 3 official members already.
Yeah.
There we go.
Who'd you get, FT?
No, Spade responded
Spade.
first.
That makes sense.
There we
Spade got to be first.
Hell yeah. And
I did also shoot it to FT.
I'm
let's
sure
see.
HP might want to do it with his people.
That was the other thing that I was thinking about, is sending him info.
I mean, it might be too soon to send it to him, but
Yeah, like right now, like once we can officially like set it in concrete, because this is already an hour-long recording, and like I might have to look back at this to like officiate the notes, or at least like thankfully Ninja's been taking notes, right? So like, yeah.
I mean, we've really only had like the 2 things that needed to be noted down.
Understandable.
Oh
yeah.
wait, I totally have the whole Pinnacle versus Ritual.
Yeah. Pinnacles Pinnacles no, Rituals yes. Also, for everyone wondering where the music is coming from and what that's playing, over to the top right of my screen, that is my friend Turquoise EDM. They just dropped an album recently, so if you like dubstep and like heavy bass sounds, that is the man to go to. As well as currently he's doing an ambient set over in VR chat, so please do go check him out. That's Turquoise EDM over on Twitch. So just a quick little plug there for my friend. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, because like if I were, oh man, this is what I've been saying. Like, if we're gonna do custom games, Bungie really needs to add like a spectator mode. That way I can like fly around and like watch all the teams play through and stuff. What's up?
Do you mind if I do a quick other plug for, even though the other 2 of us aren't live?
Go for it.
Okay. This guy, oh god damn it, is that your YouTube channel? Not your YouTube, is that your Twitch, or am I dumb? God damn it,
No,
that's not
that's
the right one. Wolf, how do I
Please,
delete my
I'm pretty
message?
forgivable.
You can't. It's set in stone. You fucked up on
Hey, chat.
stream and in recording.
Don't follow that guy too.
Hog! Oh wait, duh. I know what's
You
wrong.
can
I'm
always
not
do it.
in mod view. Fuck me.
GG.
I figured
Dude,
out the
I
problem.
never use mod view. I just see chat as is and just like, yeah.
How Dweeb, will you send me your Twitch channel?
I don't know if
Is it just if I wanted to get him, would I just do it as one word if there's
Yeah.
spaces?
Yeah, don't put a space. So it'd be general_dweeb. Or shout out at and then general and then go from there.
Oh, you see that's smart. Hey,
Like,
look
people are
at
singing
that.
me happy birthday. I'm not sure whether I should like clap or like sing along or like.
Yay, happy birthday.
What is happening?
So I feel like I'm being sung happy birthday. 'Cause I don't know if I should like clap or sing along. Or, like...
But yes, if you beautiful people don't mind, give Dweeb a follow.
Yeah.
He sometimes randomly decides to play Dark Souls.
Oh hell yeah! How far did you get?
I mean, I beat the first one. Me and my buddy needed or wanted to do the second one.
And
I missed it when it was on sale. Which,
y'all know me. I've been here most of the night.
Oh yeah.
I'm just being obnoxious because I need to.
Dude, you've been with me since the Leviathan days. You're fine.
Bitch! It has been longer than that.
True. Oh,
It's been
right.
like King's Fall.
I'm gonna go back and say House of Wolves days, man.
I don't think it was that far.
All I remember is we did the sword tip touch, and that was about it.
A sword tip touch.
Yeah, there's a photo somewhere roaming around in D1 where like we all had the exotic swords out, and we did the whole like knights uniting of the swords, and we touched tips.
Did we do that with the Banshee group, or was that the
Yeah, that was that long time ago. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. That's how far back we go. So So yeah. It's been a minute.
So Dweeb, I might be wrong in saying that I've consumed the most Destiny content with you out of all the people I play with, now that I think about it. I think over the course of Destiny's life, it's probably Wulf.
Hello.
That makes sense. It sounds like
I've been a Bungie fanboy since Halo 2, so like yes. I'm not one of the OG Halo fans, sadly. I joined in during 2 and then I went backwards towards 1 and then 3. And that was a trip and a half. But yes. So yeah, that's what we got going for Pro Gambit League. That is just something that is in the works that we have going on for the channel. Yeah. Definitely there's a lot more I can cover and talk about over the course of the coming days. It's just like right now we're just kind of fresh out of Destiny, so yes.
I'm excited.
Yeah, dudes. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear like there is interest about this, cuz like
Yeah.
like I want to do this
Dude,
and I want to see what you guys come up with and like how we can like start making it official and like, like if
our
we
team
can...
has some strats already.
Dudes, okay. So, reason why I also came up with this was when I went to Las Vegas for my mom's birthday, we ended up going to Luxor, right? And in there they have the HyperX Arena for all the esports players and stuff, for all the esports tournaments. And so like I'd love to see one day, like maybe down the line, the finals where like we'll host it there and like we can actually have like a
Jesus
live spectated
Christ,
That'd be
imagine.
crazy. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. And then I'll just basically I'll be from the front window and stuff and like, yeah, because like they actually have a streamer booth there too. So like they have a streamer booth and like you call them ahead of time, you set it up, and it's like, all right, so I'll be shoutcasting from the front window. If you guys want to join me, you're free to do so. And then like the actual tournament's gonna be happening inside the big ass hall, and it's like, yeah, and so like yeah.
How expensive do you think it is to rent out that space?
Oh, actually, I remember correctly, it was only like
Depends on how booked it is.
yeah, it was like $20 for like 6 hours if I remember correctly. I don't know, something like that.
There's no way.
Well,
There's gotta
just
be another 0 on that.
Well, okay, just to use the computers, it's basically like a cyber cafe. It's basically HyperX Arena is a glorified cyber cafe with an actual like arena deck thing. Yes.
Even if you want like the arena space, it's got to be much more than that.
Yeah, I did ask if I could use one of the arena computers, but yeah. I'll have to look at the numbers and like eventually we could see how that goes, and then like once the channel grows more, once we get more people interested in signing in on this, definitely like we could turn it into a whole thing. And like who knows, maybe Bungie can fully sanction it and like actually get this going and fly the teams out to Las Vegas for the finals, you know? I'd love to see that. I want to see that kind of participation. And this is what I mean by bringing the community together, because we love the game and just like we have fun with it. You know? Like that's my overall goal with this, is like to have teams from all over the world, have players from all over the world, have fun, and actually like just get a chance to do this kind of stuff. So yeah. It'd be a lot of fun. Like, yeah. And like I feel like it would also kind of help give like a lot of feedback as well for like future content that Bungie can do too, as just like a live viewing experience, and like see how we as the rule makers can shift it, you know, and like see how the meta shift, how the players shift, all these different things on all aspects of the fronts, and just build communities, friendships, and you know, that whole thing. So yeah, I'm very sentimental and emotional of just getting to play with friends. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of other people do too.
Yeah.
Or will. Should.
But yeah, if you have friends in other clans, let those clans know too, and like see if they get interest. Yo, if we end up having like a 12 bracket setup, yo, that'd be sick. I'm shooting for 8. I'm shooting for an 8 bracket setup, so that way it's easier for semifinals. But if we end up going for like a 12 bracket build, you know, like actually it would have to be 16, so it's divisible by 4. But still.
Or you turn it into like a whole like season style thing and then have like a playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah,
but that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know anything about sports in that direction. All I know is just like how brackets look. That's about it.
I mean, the weird thing that we'd have to like look out for is like hoping that like mid Gambit tournament there's not like a patch that like changes weapons and like that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, like a hot fix kind of thing. What's it called? Okay, because the way I was imagining the bracket, it's like imagine like there's a line in the middle, then it branches into 4, so that way it's like the last 2 are head to head, rather than like the kind where it's like the upside down U shape, and then both teams are like at the corners, and then goes up to the 1. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's another thing. Teams need to have like, yeah, teams need to have logos too. Like, that's just for promotional stuff, so that way we know like which teams are playing against which, or like give us like a symbol to help represent your team. You know, that kind of thing.
Dweeb, I have the perfect symbol for our team.
I'm already thinking of ideas.
You gotta hear me out here. You're familiar with the Discord icon, right?
Oh no.
Okay. See, the first thing I thought of was like a screenshot of us throwing someone into a wall with eager edge.
Oh my god, yes. Like, you know, this makes me think of like the Tracer MLG shot, like the Tracer booty pose, and then turning that into like the MLG logo.
It would be similar.
Fantastic. Yeah, definitely. Like, work with it, be creative with it, have fun with it. That's the most
Have a
important
sexy
part.
ghost.
Oh my god.
Are you telling me that I get to fashion for our icon dweeb? Let's fucking
It
go!
has to be a sexy ghost, but yeah.
Oh, there you go.
We'll collab.
Oh, but yeah, this will give me a lot to work on, work about, so that way we can have things. Oh, I gotta stretch.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Blah. But beyond that, I think that's everything we need to cover for the recording half of it. And then like as the weeks go by, we'll meet up again and just kind of talk about it on stream and just like refine the idea.
Gotta get a stream with like Morningstar and
Yeah, it's just, you know, I stream at the ass hours of the night because I'm a night owl, and just like, yeah, where like it's, yeah. So if I was to stream, I'd have to do it at like 6 Pacific time to get Morningstar in here. But also, I think right now they're also in the middle of running Nightfalls too, so that's the other thing. Ooh, I think that'd be another fun like competitive mode, which is like Nightfall racing. Since we don't have SRL.
Okay, so hear me out here.
Oh
I've
no.
already done.
Yeah.
You're familiar with the wheel, right?
No.
You're familiar with the wheel.
The subclass wheel.
The random wheel.
Oh no.
Except we do it. We've been doing that with dungeons.
We've been doing it for
And
dungeons.
we just go head to head and race it dungeons.
Hmm.
Well, that turns out more.
We wouldn't have to like full random it, but like each match gets determined by the random wheel of which dungeon teams are racing.
Oh dear God.
No oobs. You know, standard stuff.
Yeah. That would be fun to do as like a side off-season stream content. But yeah. That's definitely something we consider. But I also do like your idea of having triples and quads. That is definitely something I do want to see too.
I wonder if like trios would be like a different season.
I think that would have to be a category in its own.
Well, yeah, but think about it. You have like one season's like whole thing just be they're trios this time.
True.
You gotta spice it up. That's how you get views.
And we could just like alternate every season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh man. Again, part of me wants to do this before, like, most likely we're gonna have to do this after, what's the next DLC again? It's Lightfall?
We still have 2 full seasons before Lightfall, bro.
Right, but August 23rd they're gonna drop that trailer for like, yeah.
August 23rd is also next season.
Right. Okay, yeah. There's gonna be a lot on my plate within the coming months then, for sure. Cause on my front I also got a lot of the DJ stuff to work with. So like that, I'm also gonna be working on that seriously too. So like, yeah. So definitely keep an eye out on this channel of like what's gonna be coming out for future content and like all these big things coming through. So to get a good look of what's going to be happening in both Destiny and VR, make sure to hit that follow button and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified whenever a new video comes on in.
Bam, got him. Shameless plug.
Oh, I have to, yeah. And make sure to follow everyone that comes through on this channel too. Like, yeah, everyone here that comes through is fucking awesome. So yeah, like definitely, I know. So Ninja, you're gonna be streaming more often. I can feel it. Like as soon as you open Destiny, just hit that go live button. Just fuck it and go. You know.
Oh God.
Yeah, dude. Dude, you never know what kind of moments you can capture on stream, and then like you'll never know if I'm gonna tune in and just clip the fuck out of you. So like, yeah. And then of course Dweeb came through. So yes, make sure to follow General Dweeb. Thank you again to the Willustrator for playing today, and best wishes to Natako. I really hope they had a safe drive today for their since they couldn't stream today with us. So yes. But with that, for the YouTube half of this, that's where I'm ending the video. So I'll catch y'all later, YouTube. Make sure to leave a comment on what you guys think about this. Please, please do leave comments and ideas. That's gonna be important, and we need that feedback so we know what to add, what to take out for PGL. So yes. So bye, YouTube.